Who do you see as your key competitors?
Look, everyone's each other's competitors these days. Uh, Obviously, ABC News 24 is a significant competitor of ours.
And what do they do?
Look, they're in a different market altogether because they're in free-to-air television, and we have a different dynamic in terms of our survival. We have to survive on a P&L basis. We have to make decisions that are commercial, that are based on good, strong journalism. Whereas the ABC has got the benefit of significant funding and being able to leverage its own resources for its own gains.
And what do you think of ABC News 24 as a viewer?
Look, I have it on in my office to monitor what they do, but other than that, I don't watch it.
Moving on to the Australia network. Now, you spent significant time trying to bid for that after a couple of rounds were ultimately unsuccessful for what seemed like fairly political reasons. How big a distraction was it at the time?
Look, I don't think it was a distraction for us. I think it was more of a distraction for the ABC and the government to work out how they were going to unscramble the egg after we won both tender rounds.
Would you go after it again if it came out?
Look, well, the government's made the decision now that it will remain in perpetuity with the ABC, and we're still actively pursuing opportunities in Asia. Recently, we became a patron member of the Cable and Satellite Broadcasting Association of Asia, and we're actively pursuing opportunities in the Asia market.
Do you see, as part of the business model, providing a news service to other broadcasters potentially? And the reason I ask it, and I know it's something that Sky News in the UK has done sometimes and has tried to do.
Yeah. Well, Sky News in the UK is a different business altogether. They're owned 100% by the platform. They're carried on free-to-air television, and that's really done as a hero channel, if you like, for the platform. Whereas I run a business, and all the decisions that we have to make with regards to platform opportunities really have to be based around subscription basis. I see there's opportunity for greater collaboration between broadcasters, and yes, we're always open to opportunities. We currently supply the news to Telstra for their Big Prime product. We already supply a free-to-air news service in New Zealand for Prime Television, which is very successful at 5:30. So we are always open to ideas, but at this stage, obviously we're focusing on election year on our new programming lineup and really on what is really going to be a very significant year for 24-hour news in Australia.
You touched on free-to-air. Can you ever see a route to being a part of a free-to-air offering, one of the digital channels, which clearly would give you a bigger potential audience? I suppose the question is, could you see a way to a business model?
But it would also destroy our entire business model. And it would seem odd to me that everyone's trying to get behind a paywall, that we would actually jump out from behind the paywall and go free. I mean, the key difference between us and any other news service like us in television Australia is that Australians see that there's a value in paying for it, and it does have a value to the Foxtel environment. So for us to currently make it free would obviously change the entire business dynamic and would be of no value at all to us as a business.